This is part 2 of Burgh's tractor salvage crawl. We're going to go through the letter series, IH, letter series, ABC, HM, and then Fords, the tractor loaders, industrial and construction tractors, brush hogs, imports, and Alice Chalmers. So stay tuned and we'll take you through part 2. Okay, farm section. Farm A's. Lots of farm A's. We got attachments on them. We got them cannibalized. We get them partially complete, but mostly disassembled. And Ferguson Ford section. Actually, a Ford section. I don't want to put Fords and Fergusons in the same category. Some guys will get upset. More Fords, lots and lots of Fords. There's a McCormick Deering, there's a McCormick Deering power unit back here. I'm a McCormick Deering nut, so you're gonna have to bear with me. That looks like a 1530 or a 2236 power unit. And more Fords. Lots and lots of Fords. Guys need Fords or Ferguson stuff. Got plenty of stuff here too. Looks like an International 404. More Fords. It's got some trucks back here too. I'll show you some trucks. Anything you find on the farm, he usually has. It's been pretty dry, thank goodness, because there's not much mud. It makes it easier to walk around. Jacobson, probably with a Ford engine. One of those or golf course mowers. Looks like a 300 utility with bucket. Fortune Major. Massey 30. Another Fordson. He had a bunch of Fordsons here he worked with. Just picking engines and whatnot. Then you got a bunch of these vans. He puts transmissions and tires. We got hydraulic stuff. I mean, it's hard to see in a lot of these. You really got to know what you're looking for. But usually the vans are, part specific. So, like, this is manifolds. And he's got some clutches in there too, but there's a mix of everything. But if you know what you're after and you don't mind to do picking, there's a lot of picking here to be done. Fuel tanks. Looks like Ford or Fordson. And we got heads. A lot of these box trailers are full of stuff. Just parts laying everywhere. We got cylinder heads over here. There's some John Deere stuff. There's some Oliver stuff. There's some Ford stuff. John Deere parts. 2-cylinder. We got some chain stuff there too. Okay, Alice Chalmers, Ford. There's a mixture of everything in here. There's a burnt M. Motor still in it. Lots of Ford stuff. He's really getting some of the stuff mixed up now because probably just getting it in too fast. Can't process it. go into the farmall section again. Lots of H's. Lots of H's. I'm trying to cover everything, so sorry if I'm going too fast, but you'll have to pause it if you want to get a better picture. It's just so much to look at here. Look, we got loaders. A pile of loaders. No tractors on them. Loaders. You've got John Deere's. There's a little Chevy Corvair van. What's left of it. It's got it full of parts. It's got a smattering of all kinds of stuff in there, including poison ivy. So, got generators and starters in this old milk truck. Got transmissions. It's like mostly international. Ford. Go down here a little further. There's a cab tractor. Looks like a Ford Industrial, some sort of a cab on it. Pretty cool. And a track loader. More Fords. It's the back end of that Corvair. So I'm going to go over here. Scout this over here. Trying to hold the camera as steady as possible. Sorry for the bouncing. Kind of rough terrain in here. So we got more Fords. Lots and lots of Fords. Pieces of Fords. Rear ends. That was a David Brown. Newer Alice. It's like a Farmall 560. It's hard to catch everything here. Try not to get... I don't see anything twice. I'm sorry, maybe that's a 504. I'm not sure. International Tobacco. We've got Case VAC. A couple of burnt Massey Fergusons. H. And there's a really cool international four-wheel drive fork truck. Well, that's interesting. Don't see too many of those. It's got this funky looking tanks on them. Got big counterbalance. That's kind of cool. Okay, moving right along here. Looks like we got us a W9 for parts. John Deere. This is one of those, another one of those milk trucks. Not much in it though. Ooh, that's cute. What do we got here? I don't know what that is. It looks homemade. Maybe not. Maybe so. It's kind of like Case V. It's flathead. I don't know. I don't know what it is. The front wheels are cool. So we've got, I don't know what this is. It's an Oliver, I think. So we're kind of down on the edge here. There's some stuff down in the weeds. However, it's pretty rough. pretty picked over. This is pretty much the edge of the field. There used to be stuff all the way down there. Back when I was coming down here, there was stuff all through those woods stacked up. Charlie had a nice collection of McCormick Deering tractors in that barn down there. And a lot of stuff has been scrapped and baled, so there's that International Scout top. There's some back in the weeds back there. Sorry, I'm not going back in the weeds today. I don't feel like getting more poison ivy. So, I'll walk down through here. Oh, it's another one of those Corvair vans. Those are neat. So, we've got more construction equipment. Burned out tractor. Massey Ferguson loader. Massey Ferguson tractor. Minneapolis Moline. Fordson Major Diesel. 300, or is it 400? I don't know. International. Here's this old tilt bed. International Loads Fleet Star. And another loader tractor. Another loader tractor. This is out by the road, as you can tell. Right next to 19. There's the Farmall, or I'm sorry, it's a John Deere A? I think it's an A. International 340, maybe? God. And there's some more stuff down here. Mostly just farm implements. There's a John Deere crawler. Some gang mowers. 3-point hitch attachments. And a backhoe. Lots of backhoes. Alright, and we're going to go back to the parts section again. Okay, we've got the brush hog section. Lots of brush hogs. New ones, older ones, drag hogs. There's some gearboxes left. Lots of tires. Kubota mower decks. More David Brown tractors. Boy, there's been quite a few added here since I've been here last. David Browns are really adding up quick. There's a couple here. It almost wouldn't look like he had that one. More David Browns. There's a little John Deere L. There's a couple of John Deeres up there. And I don't know what this one is here. Let's go look at this one. This is kind of neat. Oh, it's a Japanese tractor. That's a Japanese tractor. And there's another Japanese tractor. This must be the Japanese section. So, a Toyota engine in that one. I don't know if it's factory or not. Oh, a little John Deere H. Not much left. Another John Deere H. Like I said, that's the only L here that I've seen. My buddy's looking for parts for his L. And we go on to the orange section, the Persian orange. We got C's, we got B's, we got WC's. Lots of them. Mostly B's and C's though. Lots and lots of B's and C's. B's and C's. Here's a newer Alice. The newer section here. A couple of Fords back there. Oh, there's a C, painted red. There's a great old truck. Not one of those milk trucks. There's a bunch of them in here, and they're so neat looking. They're so rough though. He obviously just buys them to put parts in it. You can see a lot of these things are I wouldn't say chock full, but they're definitely got parts in them. Here's another building. Just all kinds of engine blocks, oil pans, gas tanks. See, mower deck. I'm gonna come around here, and there is my old McCormick Deering I6. It's still here. He pushed it off to the side though. I sold this one to John Burgh. He buys tractors, and he bought that one from me. So we come down here to the International Standard Tread section, 300s, 350s. We have we got a nice W4. Fender's still on it, not bad. A little beat up, but solid. I think it's a W6. And then, see this plate, all this section down in here, it used to be full F20s and Farmall regulars. And a lot of stuff is gone now. Whatever's left is it. There's a couple of Centaur parts back there, final drives and fenders. There's more stuff in these. Like I said, there must be 30 or 40 of these little milk trucks full of parts, stuff laying on the ground, more parts in there. I think this is an old Divco. Front ends are gone, probably sold the front clip off of them. Plows, more plows. What else we got here? Some McCormick Deering mower. No wheels on it. Probably somebody sitting in someone's landscape. And a couple of plows. Got lots of trail plows. We haven't got to that section yet. I just see a couple laying here. Some Olivers back there. And that looks like a W9 or a 600 International. More trail plows. Lots of trail plows. There's the IH 300 section over there. And there's Case 580. And looks like we're running out of room. See this place, this used all this in here used to be full of tractors. And I'm walking through the poison ivy. Oh my gosh, there's so much of it in here. Make sure if you come down to Burgh's that you wear long pants and boots. Might even want to bring a small machete with you because stuff's getting pretty thick now. Of course, we're mid-July, so looks like a W9, I think. What's left of it. Looks like an Oliver. And we got some International crawlers. There's a diesel. It's a gas. Here's that one's a gas. Pump still on it. International tilt bed back there. Another backhoe. Fork truck. There's John's crane. He used to pick things up and move around with them. I don't think it's running now, but I don't know if it's a Marion or a Sire Series. But that's his scrap pile right there. All that stuff's going to scrap. We got some industrial tractors over here. Construction Kings. Ford backhoe. Loader. We're getting back to the dregs now, guys. There's not much left here. It used to be, oh, this used to be full back here. This Chalmers WD. More construction equipment. He's got quite a bit of heavy stuff back here. Okay, now we're getting back into the really old stuff. Okay guys, that was the conclusion to part 2. I hope you enjoyed the walk. That was the largest section of the yard, and we're going to move on then to part 3. So join us all for part 3, and we'll see you on the flip-flop.